Okay. Uh, so everyone, good evening. So this is our first demo lecture for SAP MM, the batch which we are starting from today. Is it audible now? Okay, fine. So this is our first SAP MM lecture, demo lecture, and the batch we are starting from today itself, 26th, and the batch will go for almost 2 to 2.5 months. Okay, so the lectures will be on alternate days, evening, same time. Okay. Mm, so the demo is like anyone who is joining new or just to get some more overview of this to start classes, they can more understand from here. Okay, so here we have our website from where we will be driving this whole course. So the website is sapcertificationhub.com. Okay, so whenever you visit the website, you'll see this course. Okay, this is live course starting from 26. So now I've already subscribed it. So, but you need to add it to the cart, make the payment for the class fee, and then you can see the whole course over here. Okay, so here you can see the details of the course. So the details is like when about course, like what is the course, how it is taught, all of these things I've written it over here. Then what are the requirements, audience who can do this? Okay, the audience is anyone who want to learn actually SAP. The prerequisite to learn SAP is like you just need to have a laptop. Okay, that's it. And about the knowledge, it is fine from any domain you are, no problem with that. Then what will you learn, that I've written it over here. Even in today's session, you will understand that. So course content. Okay, this is the course content. So the course content, I've made one more video for this to understand the course content in short. Okay, so you can also refer that, or we are going to go through the course content today itself. So the course content, I will take you to the more. Okay, here is the course content. So we will the first thing what we will start with, like getting started with SAP, the basics of SAP, how to install, and or like how the course is taught, then what is Fiori, how to access Fiori for free, all of these things. Okay, so after that we will go for implementation methodology. So I'll be more explaining you about like what is implementation, what is SAP MM, what is implementation, how do we do the whole thing, then the documentation for implementation. Then we will go to the process like P2P cycle. What are the business transactions? So business transactions means like purchase requisition, request for quotation are some transactions. Okay. Or so we are going to understand these transactions, and then we are going to perform that in SAP. Okay, it is here. Then we are going to see what are the reports, Fiori, all of these things. So once after this, we'll go to master data, then domestic on different type of procurements and inventory management. We are going to first know like what is it, domestic procurement, what is it? Why this question is there? Maybe some of you are from a good background, you have worked in purchasing, so you know what is domestic procurement. But someone who is a fresher, who just completed their engineering or any degree, so they don't know what is domestic procurement or what is import procurement, service procurement. So we are going to understand how it is performed on the whole process in a domain. Then we will start understanding like how it is done in SAP itself. So creation of purchase requisition. This is the part we are going to do in SAP. Okay. Same, we are going to do it for all of the processes. Then one more major important part is inventory management we have in SAP MM. So we are going to understand what is inventory management, how the goods are moved around the plant or the companies, then what different transactions we need to do in inventory management. After that, physical inventory reservation, this you'll understand going forward. Migration cockpit. So whenever you are going to going for an implementation, you need to upload the data in a new SAP, which we are going to configure for the client. So how do we do that? Okay, that we are going to do in practical. Then the configurations for SAP MM, then flexible workflow, you'll understand what it is. Then interview questions. Okay, so interview questions here, it will be a multiple choice question at the end. And but what we are going to do is whenever we are into a topic, so I'm going to explain you like what will be the interview question for you. And the motive of our course is like my teaching is not to make you learn, but to make you, with the help of your practice, we are going to achieve that we should crack the interview. Cracking or going for the interview and cracking the interview is the most important thing, and it will be the major target or main target of our course. Okay, fine. So today we will start with like getting started with SAP. So why SAP MM? Okay, so basically in SAP we have more than 50 modules. Okay, and the basic modules what you can understand is SAP MM, SAP SD, which is MM is materials management, SD is sales and distribution, PP, SAP PP is production planning, and SAP FI is finance, and CO is for controlling, finance and controlling. These are the very basic modules. What every company like, if you are installing SAP, you will have the basic three modules is procurement MM, sales SD, and finance. Okay, so anything you want to buy, so you have to go through the SAP MM processes, different type of process. So you have to go through it. Now, for SAP MM, like for SAP, first we'll understand. SAP is such a product which is accepted more than 70% all over the world. Okay, and means what I have seen is the company who is having that much of investment capacity is obviously going for SAP itself. Okay, many companies are coming from Oracle or Microsoft Dynamics to SAP, and SAP is used for mid-scale to large-scale industry. Now, if you see in India, so I've seen like the companies from above 100 crore are revenue are buying SAP for their daily use. Okay, so now you got a understanding that what is the market share of SAP. Okay, it is more than 70%, and people are going more into SAP. All companies are more going into SAP. Now, SAP is a product which is almost grown from for last 50 years. Okay, so who are the competitors? So in competition is Microsoft Dynamics, then Oracle, but they are not that big. It's a very small share, worldwide share they are having. So now when we have such a good demand of SAP itself, so it means they also need SAP consultants. So that is the reason, and which are the basic modules? Like every company where you will see SAP, you have SAP MM, MMSD, and FI. Okay. Now many people think, okay, I'll learn all three, but it is not actually possible in the beginning. You have to, like SAP MM itself, you have so many things to understand, to learn, to have exposure. Okay, so maybe it will take 2 years, 3 years to understand this, and simultaneously, after 2 years, you can start to, or you will get an understanding of integrations with FI. FI, though, I will give you. But you will get more integration ideas and how is it actually, and then you can also start to learn other modules slowly, slowly. Okay, that you can go on. Now SAP, so you got like what is the why you should learn SAP MM because of high demand. Okay, and also help you improve your job skills. Yeah, that is fine. Now many people come from procurement domain. Okay, so it is a win-win situation. If you want to if you want to go into IT career, so you can learn SAP MM. Okay, now you already have a domain of procurement, so it is easy, or it is a added advantage for you always. And if you are having a end user knowledge, that will also help you. But if you learn SAP MM and if you are trying to get a job in IT, you can get it in IT also, and even in manufacturing. So manufacturing, you can be an end user, and also you can be in manufacturing IT team. Okay. So I would say like learning SAP MM today or tomorrow, it is going to help you. If you are in manufacturing job, it will help you today also, and if you want to shift it to IT or IT manufacturing IT, it is going to help you for sure. Okay. Okay, so then how the course is taught? Okay, so first of all, whenever we are learning a new thing, so or SAP, so SAP is actually a software which we are using to record the transactions or the things we are doing in a company. Okay. So basically there is something we are doing, and then we are getting a software to record it. So we will first understand the business process, what we are doing in a company, in a plant, in a warehouse. We will understand that. Once we will understand the process, like what is purchase requisition, then what is purchase order, then what is quotation. First, we need the understanding. So when the purchase requisition is getting create, when a person is giving a requirement, what are the possibilities? Okay, that possibilities. Then while creating a purchase order, the buyer will be searching for multiple vendors. Okay, so then he will be sending the quotations to them. All of these, each transaction is having some their own multiple scenarios. So we will understand it. It is not in SAP, it is in domain. First, we will understand the domain, the business process, and then we will perform. Now, this was transactions. We will perform the transactions. I will give you the homework, like maybe 20 transactions you have to, 20 purchase requisitions you have to create. You will create it. You have to create it. See, practice is the most important thing. When you will go for interview, you will start recalling. You will understand, okay, what he's asking, I know. But if you don't have practice, you will not able to answer it. Okay. If you have practice, the screen will be in front of you, and you will be like, okay, that field, I should explain that, this particular field, this field. So it will be very easy, and you will be very confident for the interview. So practice is important. There are two parts. My part is to teach you, okay, to make you understand, and your part is to practice. If you don't practice, no one can help you. If you practice, surely you will get a job. You will crack the interview. Okay. Then after business process, we are going to do the SAP hands-on, like we will be performing that in SAP. Now SAP is also having actually two platforms right now. So one is SAP GUI and one is SAP Fiori. Okay, Fiori was just introduced in 2015. Now it has Like from 2009, 18, 19, it has evolved and people are using it for daily transactions. So we are going to see both the platforms. Okay, the screens are almost similar, so no need to worry. Just the interface will be a little bit different. So we are going to perform this in both of the platforms. Okay, so you will be learning the latest things and you'll be able to deliver it to the while the interview. And then now you know the process, business process. You know how to perform that in SAP. Now we will come to configurations. If you go to a new company, how will you implement it? Okay, that we are going to learn at the end. Why at the end? The reason is whatever transactions you are performing, you are selecting some values, and that we are going to configure in the configurations. Okay, we are going to add their ABC, XYZ, all of these values, any value. So if you perform the SAP transactions, so you'll understand while configuration that okay, I'm changing my what I will change here, it will affect on that screen at a particular field. So first transaction, business process, and then configuration. So this will help you a lot to understand about SAP. Okay. Okay, so come prepared is something like you will be able to subscribe this course. Okay, uh, so whatever are the next topics, you like whatever the write-up bit is written or the files which are attached, you try or I would suggest you have to go through it before you come to my session. The reason is when you are in the session, you will not be able to read it. Okay, and after the session, I don't know how much time it will you will give on this because you have already understood it. So better you come before read it before coming to the session, and then we can uh, do this. So the next is ask questions. Okay, the way is like first I will complete the whole thing. You maybe note the questions with yourself, and then we can discuss about it. Okay. Then, okay, do your homework, get hands-on experience. Okay, fine. So this is okay. Now we have install. Now we'll come to like what things we need to install is we need to first of all install SAP GUI. Okay. So as I told you, SAP GUI and Fiori, these are two things. Fiori, you don't need to install anything. It's a web-based application. For SAP GUI, you need to install and I will provide you some links from where maybe you can download the SAP GUI, and then once you the installation process is very simple. This is anywhere on Google you can find it out. Okay, so while installing, you just have to double click on the install and then you will get this particular thing. Okay, and you have to just select all of the things, do next, 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 and install. And once you install, then you have to give the description, server application, instant number, all of these things. This will be provided, not by me, obviously. Actually, we don't have any SAP access, but maybe there are a few companies who provide the SAP access. We'll get onto it. We will talk on that. You can message me. So maybe that companies can help you to get the access. Okay. I can provide a few contacts from there. Okay. So installation is very simple. And while you install, just a minute, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Okay. I'll show you. Okay. This is a remote desktop actually. I have not installed in my system, but my system is also having. This is SAP logon. Okay, this we called as UI. Once you double click on this, you will get a big screen. Okay. screen like this. Okay, so we will come to that. Yeah, okay, now we can. Okay, fine. So, in my laptop also I have similar type of GUI. Just let me know if you want, anyone is having MacBook, so the installation it will be difficult to find. So I will provide it to you. Okay. So here for SAP logon, this will be your screen. Now here you can go and add some connections. This is not for this particular system. Now the connection is already added here. If you can see, though they have, just a minute. Okay, they have this server name, or I can just click on here, edit here. They have these things. Okay, application server and all of these things. So it is provided by one of the vendors, so I have to just double click on this. But whenever you will go to a new customer, or you will join a company, so first of all is you need SAP GUI to access, and all the configurations are done from SAP GUI. So you need SAP GUI. Fiori, we cannot do all configurations. Some of the configurations like workflows and all these things we can do from Fiori, but the major part, 90-95% of the part is from GUI for configurations. So here, what you can do is, whenever you go in a new company, just you go here, click on connections, and then you put next and all of these things, description, system ID, instance, router, application. You have to enter this. Now, obviously, the question will be from where I will get this information. So this is for a particular server. So which SAP you are trying to access, that every SAP or every connection will have different details. So whenever you join a company or you go to a client, they will provide you these details that you have to enter, and then you need ID password. So if I double click on this, okay, so this is my client, then user ID and password. Okay, this is the way. Now, access to Fury for free I've returned. The reason behind that I'll tell you. Now, okay, come here. You can click here on this link. Okay, you will be redirected here. Then what you have to do is you have to log in. So to log in, you have to have a SAP user ID. Okay, if you don't have, go here, register it. Now, how to register it is very simple. You, as you go ahead, you will be able to, okay, email address and all of these things. You will register it, and then you can log in into here. Once you log in, you have to click here on this SAP Cloud Public Edition trial. Okay, so this is a basically trial. They will give you for 15 days. Then after 15 days, you can extend it for 3 months. Then after 3 months, I think again you can extend it for 3 months. So, and once it expires, you just go with a new login ID, and you can use it for multiple months. Okay, basically. So I'll just go back to our, okay, here we are. So I will just open trial center. Okay. So when you will go to that will log in and go to a trial center, so it will open like this. So here you can find like project management, then finance, then sourcing and purchasing, sales, all of these modules. These are the modules. Okay. So basically SAP MM is also called as sourcing and procurement in S/4HANA. Okay. So now here you can see sourcing and purchasing. So here procure to pay. So you can click on this. So once you click here, This is again account payable is not ours. Like they have all together. Okay. So you can come here, procurement. So in procurement, you can see the styles. Okay, monitor purchase requisition item, create supplier, all of these things. Now, there are hundreds of transactions. Okay, so how to bring the transaction here is you go here, then edit current page. Okay, we will again understand this. This is the first time, and maybe it will be a lot of things for understanding for you, but don't worry, we will again go through all of these things and you'll understand in a better way again. So here are the things. Okay, materials management. So now here you can see like this purchase. Okay, manage purchase order. This is already there. Then my purchasing documents, I can add this. Then my per monitor purchase order, I can add this. Okay, I have to just go back, then go back. Okay, I'm able to see what I've added. Okay, here two things I've added. Okay, close. So it is here now. Now maybe manage purchase orders. I'll go here, click on it. Okay, so this is actually a web-based application which SAP is, as I told, just introduced. Yeah, so these are purchase orders. Okay, so this is actually the whole access is provided by SAP itself, SAP India, SAP Germany. So you can access it, may do practices and do practice and all of the things. Okay, so okay, so this part you have understood how to access. Okay, then we have Fiori Library. So whatever transactions I was showing you here. Just a minute. Whatever transactions I was showing you here. This is actually a Fiori library, like add tiles. This is all the data from Fiori library. But what you can do is you can go to Fiori. Now, what is Fiori library? Why we are going to Fiori library? You will not understand maybe now if you don't have any background. But don't worry, we will come to it. Fiori library is one of the important thing. We are going to learn about it. Okay. So these are all apps. Okay. These are all apps, or what we can do is by business suite. Mm, mm, mm. SAP S/4HANA, our business line. Okay. Finance, sourcing and procurement. Okay. All of these apps. See, manage purchase request for quotation. Then we have monitor purchase order items. Okay, what's new? That is also given. So basically, the Fiori library, which we can view from web browser. Uh, for this, you don't need any access. Okay, you don't need any access to trial and everything. You just go to Google and write Fiori library. You will come here. Means come to the same pages. Now, Fiori Library, why to visit this? To understand for SAP GUI transaction what Fiori applications SAP has provided. The Fiori application means this particular type. This is called Fiori application. This is a Fiori application. One, two, three. Okay, like this. So what SAP has provided? Because SAP started creating Fiori application for all of the GUI transaction. Okay. So now what is GUI transaction? So if just I will just log in here. Now this is a first session. So I don't expect you'll understand all things, and you should also not expect. Okay. So this is a basic the main screen, then ME21, and I'll just enter. Okay. These are all codes. We'll understand why codes, what codes, and all these things. So this is for creating the purchase order. Okay. Same thing we have here. Okay. Where is it? So here we just went to, okay, manage purchase order. So it is the display is not same, but the things are quite same. Now here I have to create. Okay. So creation, the selections will be same. What you have in GUI, you have here, but the interface is different. So this is the thing we are going to see. If I'm creating a purchase order, we will check in GUI also and here also, so that whenever you go for an interview or whenever you go to a new place or new job, it will be not like, okay, I don't know about it. You know it. Okay. So fine. This is okay. And what I was explaining. Okay, so Fiori Library will guide you. I've given a link here. You can go from here also. So Fiori Library will always guide you to a new application, or any application has got some new features. So they will show there that, okay, this is changed and it has some new features. Okay, and the details are here. Suppose we go to, okay, on to purchase order. So here it is written, this is your app ID. Okay, this is your app ID. This is your screen, one or two screens they have given, then scope, all of these things. Okay, so you can implementation information. This is more for a Fiori consultant, but we should understand everything, what it is. Okay, that's it. So fine. We'll come to the next thing, how to log in and SAP system. Basically, in SAP, if you go to not SAP but any of the systems, if you want to understand, so there will be, you must have heard, or if you don't, if you are a fresher, obviously you don't know, but there are like development environment, then whatever is developed, we have to test it. So testing environment, we will say quality for testing environment, quality testing. Then production. What is production? Production is a live system. Okay, so everyone is recording their transactions or anything on production. So these are three different environments: development, the basic one, quality, and then the production. So anything you want to develop, like in SAP, we will develop reports, maybe new screens, smart form means the whatever we want to print, that we will develop. So we need to obviously test it. So in development, there will be two parts. Like we will, the functional consultant will configure, and the technical, the person who will code, we call them as a technical consultant. They will code that particular requirement. So the coding is done by ABAP or Fiori consultant, and the functional things, the customization is done by functional like SAP MM. MMSDFI, and all of the other modules. So development is used by only consultants, and they will make some changes or create new things or customize, and then it will be moved to quality. So once it is ready, we move it to quality. There is a process to move the things. We will go through that. So once in quality, we ourselves, like you, me, we are consultants. So what we are going to do is we are going to test it, whatever we have developed. So with the data, quality will always have data. Development system will never have any testing data. So in quality system, with the testing data, we will test whether the output is coming correct. If it is coming correct, we will give it to customer. Okay, we have tested it, it is working good, the things are coming correct. Please test from yourself. Once they test it, they will confirm us that good to go for production. Then we will again move this to production. Once it is in production, all users can use it. So it is the actual use where they will be doing it. So how will this look like on development, quality, production? So basically here you have this connection. Okay. So whenever you will go to a company, you will find as a consultant, you will find one like item like this, which will be written name as DEV or development, anything it can be written in system description. Then second will be quality, and third here will be production. So there will be three line items over here. All the three line items will have different ID and passwords. Okay, and we have to go into it, and we have to do the respective tasks. Now, in quality environment, when you access, you will be not allowed to make any changes in customizations or development. For that, you have to log into development. Okay. Production, so no one has, like everyone has a very limited access. Just the consultant will have a super user in case he will be able to see, means so that any issue is raised by a user, we should be able to execute it and check what is the actual problem and give the solution for that. So we will have either all access or a limited access. It depends on the customer. Okay. So these are the things what uh, like you must have understood like the importance of SAP MM, how the course is overall taught. Okay. Then how to install or use SAP Fiori, what is SAP Library, and what are different environments. Okay. So what we are going to do in the next session, we are going to start for like implementation. It will be a very interesting session because we will try to understand if you go to a particular company as a consultant and they are not having SAP, and obviously they wanted to install or implement SAP. So what is the method to install or the method to implement? What are the phases? If you can see here, okay. So these are the phases: project preparation, business blueprint, realization, final preparation, go live, and support. Okay. So what actual work is done in each phase? What are the documents generated in each phase? Okay, business blueprint is a document. So if you go to implementation documents, here I have given all the documents: business requirement document, end user manual, KDS document, all of the documents. If you click here, you can download the document. Once you click here, it will get downloaded. Okay. So all of these things we are going to understand. So basically the life cycle of SAP implementation. It is not only MM, all the modules are implemented at a time. So the whole life cycle we are going to understand. So our next session will be on Tuesday evening, same time. Okay. Anyone has any questions? Let me check. Where should I see the questions basically? Okay. Okay. Anyone has any questions? Yeah, yeah, great. So SAP installation file I will check where I can get, and if it is available, surely I'll give you. Sergio videos and that's it. Okay, thank you, Abhishek. Then thank you. Okay. So, if any questions in future also, you can just comment here. Okay. So going forward, this session, like we will have three demo sessions, and once the demo sessions are completed, we will do all the sessions on Google Meet only with the students. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Any questions, you can ping over here, or you can mail me on, you must be having in the description. I've given my email address and contact number. You can WhatsApp me. Yeah, good. So you have support tickets. Yes, I will explain the support tickets. Basically, when you go for an interview, I will also give you some idea that how the support is handled. Okay, how you will get the tickets, then how to resolve it, or what type of tickets you will get, and how to resolve that tickets, what should be your method for resolving. All of these things we will, even we are going to discuss the developments. I will give you a document. I will also explain a full-fledged development, a report, and how to execute it. Okay, that obviously we'll go through it. I want to know the scope of SAP MM. Okay, so scope of SAP MM means okay. The scope I have explained in the beginning. Okay, what will be the course duration? It will be 2.5 to 3 months. Okay, and yeah, every alternate day in the evening, same time. Want to know the scope of SAP MM? Yeah, I've explained this in the beginning that SAP MM is a very like wherever you will have SAP, you have SAP MM because it's a very basic module, or uh, you have to have that module. Okay. Um, you can just go through the video from the beginning. Is it important to have the goals? Yeah, certification. So if you are a fresher, certification will help you. And I believe you should go for certification. I will be providing you practice questions for certification, which you can just practice and go for certification. Hope so you will clear that. Okay, with all of these questions. And for certification, it is not included in our price. You have to go to SAP website, uh, and you have to get this. I will tell which certification you should do. It is 20,000 rupees, Indian rupees for one attempt, and 50,000 rupees here and there, some amount, 47 or 50,000 rupees for 6 attempts within 1 year. So surely, and you should do, if you're a fresher, you should do certification. A fresher in SAP. Okay. So it will increase your chances for job. Yeah. Any more questions? Okay, so for today we will close our session, and for Tuesday evening we'll be having, then Tuesday and Thursday again we will have a session, demo session on YouTube, and from the fourth session we will move to Google Meet, and we will have the sessions over there in private. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Any questions, you can ping here, or call me, or mail me. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye. With your, I will understand the topics. Okay, thank you, Vaishnavi. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you very much. Bye bye.